Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here, and welcome to another video. Now this video is a bonus video, if you like, reacting to the latest shenanigans going on within WWE. Seemingly, WWE are being super cryptic, and at this rate, honestly, they're going to send me into an early grave because my brain can't take all this teasing, especially if it is potentially linking to the man who shall not be named, of course, Bray Wyatt, and an imminent return to WWE. Now, of course, in our last video, we alluded to the fact that WWE and the production team have been performing some strange happenings because during taped events and now live events, WWE have been teasing a random song, a really random song called White Rabbit by a band called Jefferson Airplane. And alongside this, while this has been playing, this creepy psychedelic theme, they've been toying around with the lighting effects, specifically red lighting effects. Now, they did this on a SmackDown taping, and at a live event, they did exactly the same thing, but this time there was a transition from the red lighting effects to the purple effects. Now, you can kind of give WWE a bye for doing it once, but doing it again? Like, you're messing with our emotions, WWE. What are you doing to us? And thanks for getting that song, White Rabbit, stuck in my head, by the way. It is now on my Spotify playlist. So what on earth does this all mean? Now, in our last video, we linked Karrion Kross. And since then, he's actually ruled out any involvement in this. So we can write off Karrion Kross. I thought there might be a Fiend Karrion Kross link in some way. But really now, at this stage, with all the teasers and hints, one of two things is happening. Number one, WWE are being super cryptic and teasing the imminent return of Bray Wyatt. Or, this is the biggest hoax of the century, and no pun intended, they're leading us down a rabbit hole and it's nothing to do with Bray Wyatt. However, since that last video, Kyle Scarborough, who is the man behind, the artist basically behind the Fiend gimmick, tweeted out the lyrics, "Feed your head." Those lyrics are in that White Rabbit song, and alongside that, he attached a creepy image of like a demonic rambling rabbit, it seems, or rambling rabbit on drugs. So what on earth does that mean? Is that linking Kyle and that image with the Fiend? Are we going to see some form of incarnation of the Fiend returning, or Bray Wyatt? What on earth is going on? Are there potentially links with this White Rabbit theme? WWE playing around with the lighting in regards to Bray Wyatt. Honestly, at this stage, anything is possible. Anything can happen. My mind is going to explode if they tease us anymore. And it does seem to all add up, doesn't it? The fact that not so long ago we heard that WWE were in talks with Bray Wyatt, and now we're seeing these teasers, which WWE clearly want you to know about. They clearly want us to talk about this. And there could well be links. Many people have linked the fact that there's purple lighting, so could this be a tease for Alexa Bliss to potentially be coming back in a darker version of Alexa? Of course, you can't write off the fact that purple lighting could be a reference to the Judgment Day, could be a link with Bray Wyatt and the Judgment Day. I'd love it if there was that whole connection back to the cryptic promos and Edge and Bray were actually connected. That would be absolutely genius. I'd literally lose my mind if that was going to be the case. But you can't rule off anything at this point. And one thing I will say is the whole White Rabbit song has like an Alice in Wonderland type feel as well. And if you go back to the Firefly Funhouse segments, Bray Wyatt literally dressed as the Mad Hatter alongside Alexa Bliss. So is there potentially parallels between that? Are there links moving forward? Is there a connection with Bray Wyatt and these dodgy shenanigans with the lighting? Again, welcome your thoughts and opinions. Get down in the comment section, share your opinions. Do you think this is any connection to Bray Wyatt? Do you think he's returning soon? Do you think it could be as soon as a Raw or a SmackDown? Seems to be SmackDown if he's getting teased on these tapings. We'll have to wait and see what happens on Raw. Could it be Halloween, Extreme Rules, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble? It could be any point, but I really think it's a case of when rather than if with the Bray Wyatt return, and this is certainly looking juicy. Of course, it could be a red herring. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, be really appreciative if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. See you soon for more updates.